Happy Muk-jji-bba Day.
Happy Muk-jji-bba Day.
Happy Muk-jji-bba Day.
And happy December.
Happy
it's already
holidays.
December.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I met a listener today.
Oh, right.
I met a listener today, Alex. Shout out to Alex if you're listening.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks for saying hi. Because I know you guys know kind of like know of him.
Yeah.
Wait, that's really brave. I would never.
Yeah, he was just like very like oh hey like hey, Alex.
Wow.
Like, oh hey. So
We appreciate you listening.
Yeah, thanks for saying hi.
Yeah. Well, are you guys in the holiday mood these days?
Honestly, yeah, kind of. Yeah. Well, I've been watching Christmas movies, like classic ones that I haven't watched before. Like yesterday, I watched Love Actually. It's a very good movie. Yeah. And these days, I don't plug my phone into my car, and I just listen to Coast 103.5. They play Christmas music.
Classics.
Yeah, but tell me why I was getting emotional. Yeah.
Wait, Love Actually though, it is because I watched it a long time ago, so I don't fully remember, but it starts and ends with the airport. And when I was really little, or I think up till high school actually, two places were the most exciting places for me.
I remember this.
Hotels and airports. I like something about it. I think it was because when I was in high school, I went for like very fun reasons. And so it's like airport, you know, it's like the excitement and expectation of going somewhere new. And then hotels, it's like, oh, like a transitory resting place. So I thought those places were
Transitory.
Wow.
Who uses that word?
me.
Wow, big words.
But yeah, I think that aspect of it is pretty emotional. But I've been inspired to rewatch after you mentioned it.
Yes,
So.
you should watch it too. It's on
Yes.
Netflix.
Have you watched it before?
I think I've watched it before, but should
It's
rewatch it.
Going away. It's like they're taking it off by this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to
So,
know.
yeah, if you haven't watched Love Actually, highly recommend.
Yes. Yes.
Edgy, are you in the holiday?
I'm ready to take a holiday break.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think so. I think because it suddenly got really cold, that kind of contributes to it. But also, I think even at work, everyone is, you know, asking each other what we're doing for the holidays. And I had a white elephant team dinner last Thursday, albeit it's a little early, but helps get in the spirit, I guess. We have our Christmas tree up at home already, and I feel like more than last year there are more houses around our neighborhood that have decorated, and so it's really nice driving back from work and it's already dark, but like the houses are lit up and it just makes things feel more festive. So I'd say I kind of am actually this year too. How about you, Judy?
It's like I feel it, but I also don't. Yeah, it's like everyone's like, oh, like, what are you doing for the holidays? And I think when I think about it, it doesn't really process in my brain that it's like Christmas, like the holidays. It's just, it's like I'm just like doing things, like spending time with family and friends. Yes, I don't think it's hit yet for me, but I think it's gonna hit very soon. I feel like I'm kind of losing track of time. Like time's just moving by really fast.
It is.
So it's just like not like hitting that it's like Christmas.
Yeah, next thing you know, it'll be 2025.
Wait, 2025? Wait,
Would you say that? No, but we're because 20
It's gonna fly by.
2023 went by so fast already.
Yeah.
I think 2024 is gonna go by even faster because
Yeah,
there are like big events happening in 2024.
mid 20s.
Exactly. But anyway, what's your guys' favorite holiday Christmas jingle? Or song?
Jingle.
Sorry,
That's
not
not what I
carol.
expected.
Yeah,
but
or like Christmas song, you know?
Ooh. I think it's literally called the Christmas song.
Oh.
The chestnuts roasting on an open fire. That one.
Oh, really?
That's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I like All I Want for Christmas.
Why is that so on?
Wait, but I love to sing that song.
Yeah, something about that song. I feel like that song is like Mariah Carey is unfrozen, like she's not,
defrosted.
yeah, she's defrosted, and it's like okay, now's the time, you know. So I think that one's my favorite. But,
For sure.
Yeah.
That one's a good one too.
I think it's because it feels the most classic Christmas, like American Christmas. You know?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I like his voice too. It's very like
Soothing kind of.
I feel like it gives like the holiday feeling. It's like it's like warm and like fuzzy.
yeah,
Yeah, do love that song.
fuzzy. Fuzzy's a good word.
Fuzzy.
Do you guys have traditions with your families that you guys do every year or are planning to do this year?
It's not really my family's tradition, but our family friends, they kind of like host a Christmas party every year. And so like a bunch of like family and friends come over, and they usually do a white elephant, a secret Santa, and then they also have like some games that they play.
Wow, it's a lot of gifts.
Yeah, but it's like it's really fun. And there's like one game, I don't know what it's called. It's like our kunimo, she reads a story, and every time a specific word comes up, like everyone has a gift in their hand, you have to pass it. Yeah, so it's like just a random box, and you might have cash, you might have a chocolate coin, like you don't know.
That's so fun.
And you just like it's like tons of boxes, and every time she says a certain word, you pass and you pass, and the story ends and you get to open it, and you like end up with something.
Wait, I like that.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I think last year I got like a $5 bill.
Ooh,
Yeah,
not bad.
So
That's pretty good.
yeah, it's really really fun.
That sounds fun.
What about you guys?
I don't think we don't really celebrate holidays. It's more like we just stay home, get cozy, watch like a movie or something,
Yeah.
eat good food. So yeah, I don't really have a lot of memories in the house, but it's more like associated with school. Yeah, like events at elementary school. Yeah, that's what I really recall. Yeah. Yeah, I can talk more about that later.
Yes.
But
Fun.
what about you?
We kind of do. Like, we set up the tree early December, late November. We used to have a tree where we would also add ornaments on, but my mom was like, no more. Like, it's too much work. Also, ornaments might break and it takes up too much space. So luckily, a couple years ago, one of my dad's friends just gave us like this new tree that has all the lights and ornaments already built in. And so you just open that up every year. And then the day of, my brother's birthday is also pretty close to Christmas, so I think just like those couple of days is just like chilling at home, eating good food, whatever we crave that year. And then I think recently, like a couple years ago, we started doing like gifts under the tree. Like, we never did that as kids. My parents would just buy it. Like, we would walk to the store together, they would like buy it for us. But my mom, like when she started working, she started like buying stuff for us and like saving it and then putting it under the tree for the day of. And so that's always fun, because sometimes like she'll ask us what we want and she buys it, but sometimes she'll buy like other stuff too. And so it's always like, ooh, like what am I gonna wake up to? And so that's always fun. Yeah. And then I also have a lot of like, I was thinking about this topic and I was like, oh wait, I feel like I actually did a lot of stuff at school too. So
Yeah.
I feel like I do relate to Brittany to some extent though, because I feel like the only reason why we, like my family right now, we do big holiday kind of celebrations is because we get invited by that family friend. But it wasn't always like that. I feel like a lot of immigrant families and they probably kind of understand that feeling of like not really having a lot of people to like celebrate with. Like, it doesn't really feel as like festive. And I feel like your family kind of just takes that holiday as like this is my time to rest.
Yeah, just
leave
a break.
and there's like kind of like just do nothing, like
stay at
just
home.
chill.
Yeah.
So I do remember like a lot of my younger years, I felt like, oh, it's not as festive, but I'm like glad that my family's kind of experiencing this more now.
Well, that's so good. I was always so jealous because all of my family, they still live in Korea and we don't really have family friends. So it's just the three of us. And there's not much to do with like three people, you know? But
I was also very jealous of big families where their cousins are all here, because my family's all in Korea too. And like, we do have a couple family friends, but they're also busy doing their own thing, so it's not like we meet up with them every holiday. But I think like last year, New Year's, we did meet up with like our family friend, and that was nice because we like grew up with them, and they're all younger than me, but it was just like, oh, like we can like have a conversation and like talk about stuff and like ring in the new year together. Like so I do want to have more big group stuff in the holidays when I get older.
Well, maybe when we older,
Yeah.
we can have our own big Christmas party.
Yes.
That would be the most fun holiday party ever.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Wait, then what memories do you guys have from school?
Ooh, I have so many.
I'll unpack them all.
Yeah, okay. So I think the holiday festivities kind of started off around Thanksgiving. We had like something called Grandparents and Special Friends Day around that time. And it's like we would invite our grandparents and special friends.
What do they mean by special
Yeah,
friends?
what does
Like
that mean?
kids would bring their uncles or
No,
It's not funny. It's just like,
that was not the answer I expected.
yeah, I was expecting like friends from other like schools.
Yeah.
no. It's more like adults. Like like every family kind of has that uncle who's not married and like has no friends. So I would say a lot of that.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and my grandma, there was a time when she visited America, so she would like she timed it so that she can attend that event.
So sweet.
Yeah, so that kind of started the holiday festivities. And then Christmas before break, every class would have like a Christmas party where parents would bring like a bunch of desserts and goodie bags and things like that. And we also did Secret Santa, and I think every year I got a present that I just did not vibe with. Like I remember one year I got an iCarly blanket. But I didn't watch iCarly, and like it was just a huge like photo of her face. Like what am I gonna do with that?
Have you guys, wait, what's his name? The guy, Gibby. Have you seen those tapestries where it's just Gibby on it, Shirley?
That's so funny. There was this character in iCarly who was like kind of chubby, and his name was like Gibby.
Yeah.
And he would like take off his shirt.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I just like see all of those Gibby tapestries on like Pinterest. So.
I've never seen that before. That would be the most hilarious gag gift, though. Like
I
a
was
white
kind of
elephant.
expecting something like that, but
Yeah, no, it was just her face.
oh,
Dude, that's
Yeah.
so funny.
But then sixth grade, so that was the last year of elementary school. I had a crush on this one guy, and it felt like fate because he was he was my Secret Santa, so he gifted something to me, and I think that day I wasn't able to attend the actual party because I had an interview, like a middle school interview that day, so I had to like miss it, so I came late. But on my desk, like my present was there, and I was like, what is this? And I opened it, and I was like, a bunch of stationery, and I was like, oh my god, wow,
So pretty.
yeah, he knew me so well.
Where are you now?
what was his name?
I don't think he has social media, so it's fine. Actually, his name was Tommy or Thomas. Tommy. Yeah, but yeah, I was very happy. I still have like it's my Totoro pencil case. Yeah, and then just just like I don't even know how he knew I liked it.
Didn't you wear a onesie, Totoro onesie?
That was in middle school.
Oh,
Yeah.
he foresaw the future.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Or maybe I subconsciously chose that costume. Anyway. Yeah, so that's like a fond memory I have.
That's
nothing came out of that, obviously, but it's fine.
Wait, is he the one that you gave the
Keychain?
Yeah, the train keychain.
No, that was
to?
fourth grade.
Oh.
He was gone by then. Like he transferred out.
sad.
So this guy was new. He was a new kid in sixth grade.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's the guy who like picked up my book when it fell off, and like we had cubbies and mine was in the corner, and I always had like a hard time reaching for it. And he would like give it to me without me ever asking. So I was like, wow, that's so great of you. But
wow, what a gentleman.
I know.
yeah,
Cute.
that's kind of. Oh, we also had Christmas pageant.
Whoa.
So it's basically because our school was
Oh my goodness.
Episcopalian, so it's religious. There's like a chapel right next to, it's like attached to our school, and every like I think the day before winter break, like that night, every grade does like a Christmas performance. Like they sing a song, like recite a Bible verse or something like that. Yeah, very. But it's like such a like core memory, and that feeling is very much ingrained in my brain because everything's really pretty because it's dark and the lights are like all decorated, and these little kids are like, the kindergartners would dress up as like angels, and it was so great. I miss it. Yeah, it's funny because I remember most of the songs because every year it's the same song. Like every fourth grade would sing like this one song, etc. So if you attend all 6 years, you listen to it 6 times.
I see.
So yeah.
Wow.
What about you guys?
I feel like every year we did do something in every grade, whether it be like a craft or something related to the holidays. But I think the year that sticks out the most to me is first grade, because that was like the first year I was at that school, but we did a lot of stuff. I feel like every year the last day of school before winter break was always pajama day. So I remember that. And then I also don't know if any other schools did this, but on that last day of school, along with it being pajama day, there was this group of people who would come, and we would like dance in the multi-purpose room. They would teach us how to dance.
Like what type of dance?
Not like square dance, like not that kind of, but like one thing I remember is, the we're all in this.
Stop.
That's like core memory.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was like the lights they were like lights, like kind of like disco light type vibes. And there was like limbo at one point in the session. But I texted my brother because I was trying to remember the name of it, and he said he has no recollection of doing this. So I'm like, no, I feel like he must have done it because I think every grade did it. And I feel like I did it up till 6th grade, which means he would have experienced it too, but maybe he was too young to remember. But yeah, like that was always very fun. And then first grade, we did gingerbread house making, but it wasn't with actual gingerbreads. We used the milk cartons from the cafeteria because they had the milk cartons, emptied it out, and then we would put frosting on the outside to act as an adhesive, and then we put pretzel sticks on it to be kind of the log structure, and then we would put gumdrops, candy, and everything on the outside, and that would be our whole kind of gingerbread house setup. And then I remember taking it home, and then we just had it like out because I was like, we can't throw it away. like I made this. That's like all straight of sugar and like crackers. Kind of nasty now that I think about it. But I think my mom let me have it out for a couple days. I remember that. And then I remember in 4th grade, our activity was we sewed a mini stocking, and so we got felt pieces, stuffed it with cotton, and then sewed it. But I remember being like so stressed because I didn't know how to sew, and so it was just taking me such a long time. And I think the room mom, like we were watching a movie at the same time we were doing the crafts, and it was like dark, and I was like, oh my god, like I can't do this. And then like the room mom saw me struggling, and she helped me finish it up. And I think those are the biggest things from elementary school. Yeah.
Solid.
Yep. How about you, Judy?
The first thing that comes to mind, those like TVs that were on like those like cards.
Yeah.
It was like really old fashioned.
Yeah.
Like when your teacher would bring that up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, movie.
Best feeling ever.
Yeah, and we would I think we usually have pajama day like before something. We would watch like a movie, and our teachers would make us like hot cocoa. Yeah, because usually like some teachers would receive a gift basket, and so our teachers were really nice enough to kind of share like those items. And sometimes they had hot cocoa in them.
Wow.
So
That's
hot cocoa for
cute.
us. Yeah. We did. I feel like it was usually just movie days, and then it might have been like minimum days, like that last day before break, at least in elementary school. But yeah, I just remember the last day before break was always a chill day.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yes.
Wow.
Best day ever.
Yeah. The TV, this has nothing to do with holidays, but that reminds me, whenever it rained, we can't like do PE outside. So it would be a movie like alternative thing. And they'd bring out that old TV. And for some reason, we always watched one of two things. Snoopy or Ninja Warrior.
Whoa, those are two very...
And
so random.
everyone preferred Ninja Warriors because it's really entertaining.
It is.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's so random.
It is.
I had a teacher who really liked Snoopy. So every holiday, like Thanksgiving, we would watch the Thanksgiving
Yeah.
Snoopy, and then Christmas we'd watch like the Christmas one. Yeah.
Snoopy's gaining traction these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puffer so
Snoopy.
much.
Puffer
Yeah.
Snoopy.
So much traction.
Yeah.
It is very cute.
It is. And it's just like soothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about in middle school or high school? Did you guys do anything with your friends during the holidays? Or even in middle school and high school, like your teachers? I feel like that's rarer, but
Yeah, I don't think teachers ever did anything because we didn't have like a homeroom classroom thing. But I feel like some of my friends hosted Christmas parties here and there. None of them are like super memorable though. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my friends and I did like a Secret Santa once. But like teachers, I feel like some of my teachers give out like candy canes. Yeah. Usually like really simple, but I always had like those one or two teachers every year where they were a little bit more thoughtful. They like wanted to like give something to the students. So I feel like, yeah, I usually came home with like a candy or two. Yeah.
nice.
What about you?
I did Secret Santa with my friends all the way up till like from 7th until 12th grade. And then even after we graduated high school, we tried to do it like virtually for 1 year in person before COVID. We like met up and did it again. And then 1 year during COVID, we did it virtually, but we've kind of tapered off because we're all very busy and like separate now. But yeah, that was like a good bonding / core memory, I guess, among us that we did, like our tradition every year.
Yeah.
That's about it though.
For sure. Oh, do you guys snowboard or ski? I feel like a lot of families go skiing or snowboarding.
Yeah. I went last year for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Snowboarding. I don't think I'm going this year.
Were you super sore after?
Yeah, because I fell so many times. I was very discouraged. Yeah.
It seems difficult.
Yeah. But if you are good at it and you master it, it does look very cool.
Like people are obsessed with it, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I've never been. The closest thing I've been to that is, I think at one period of time, now that I think about it, in the winters, like some family friends or like some church families, we would go to, I think it was Mountain High. And then we just bought the cheap, at least my family, we bought the cheap plastic boards from Costco and then used that to sled, quote unquote sled, down just like a random area in Mountain High. Like, I don't even know if it was meant to sled, but that's about the closest thing. Yeah. How about you, Judy?
There was like this one winter where my family and I think 2 other families went to Lake Arrowhead. And that's like the first time I skied.
Oh.
That was the last time as well. But yeah, we stayed at like this really nice cabin. They had like a pool table downstairs. Yeah, it was like really nice. But I was like, oh, this is what like white families do. I was like, dang, this is fun.
Yeah, honestly,
vibe.
I feel like it would be a vibe to be in a place during the holiday season where it's actually snowy and white, like a white Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a vibe.
Next year.
Next
Next year? Okay.
Well, this year we're going to Joshua Tree before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a desert winter.
Yes.
Yes.
Very cold winter.
Yes. I'm really excited for it.
Wait,
though.
me too.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
very
like
excited.
counting down the days.
Yeah.
Is there a favorite gift you guys have ever gotten?
Like for Christmas or in general?
Let's say Christmas.
I'm trying to remember like what I've received in the past.
I feel like there was a winter. It was like my birthday, because my birthday is very close to Christmas, and my dad, he like got this like DVD player, like a portable DVD player from like someone. I don't know. He just like got it as a gift, but he re-gifted it to me, but with like a Pink Panther DVD out of all the possible movies. But I, for whatever reason, I loved it. I was like, wow, like, because I could watch it in bed, and I think he took it from me like soon after. So I think I only used it like once.
Oh my god, I was like, actually I changed my mind.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, that's like a gift I was really happy about.
Aww.
Yeah.
Wait, now that you say that, I think when I was in second grade, I think I received a portable DVD player as well on Christmas Day, but I kept it. And the movie my dad bought with it was High School Musical 2. So it was so good. Like, I watched that on repeat. Like, it was so good. So, yeah. I think I actually remember like waking up that morning and I was like, where's my present? And my dad was like, oh, like it's over here. And then like, and then I passed that down to my brother, like the DVD player, and then he also used that very religiously. So yeah. But then another gift I remember is my mom bought me like, you know, the Korean sumyeon jamo, like the thick ones. Yeah, I think I've been like saying I wanted a pair, so my mom bought me a pair, and I was like, oh, so cute. It's so warm. And then last year, so my brother usually doesn't get me gift, or like he hasn't got me gifts. Like, I mean, but understandable, you know? But then it was funny because last year he was texting me and he was asking me about makeup products because he was telling me that he was besties with his RA and they're still close, but then his RA, he was telling me, has two sisters, and he was asking suggestions for gifts for his sisters. And so I was like listing him stuff that was like budget friendly on Sephora and stuff. And then I wake up Christmas morning and I see like my mom's present for me, and then there's like another bag, and I was like, oh, what's this? And my brother was like, oh, it's for you. And I was like, what? Oh my god, what?
So slick.
Yeah, so slick. I was like, oh my god, were you asking for yourself? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh. And so he just bought like this random, not random, it was a, you know, Sephora has random gift, like the sets, that have a bunch of different mini sizes of different products. And so he got me that, and then he also bought this like lip oil, not like the super expensive, but like a lip oil that I've been wanting to try, but I never that wasn't even a product I suggested. I was like, wow, how'd you know? Yeah, I have no idea. But then he got me that, and then he put it all in like this cute little tote he bought from the student store. It was like a California one, and I was like, yeah, so that was memorable. Cute. Yeah,
that is really cute.
Dang. What about you?
Oh, there is one gift I remember because this was right before I found out Santa was not real. So I think it was like preschool or kindergarten.
It's pretty early.
Yeah.
I've my parents did not try to break the news, but it just happened. It's not Art Box, but there was like another store similar.
Morning Glory?
Was it Morning Glory? Oh my god, I feel like it was a
like
different
Fancy
name.
Box.
Might have been something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
Basically, we had one of those really nearby our house, and I remember I walked in and I saw this Hello Kitty poncho. It was really
Oh my god!
It was like pink and like purple, like little puff balls at the end.
That's so cute.
It was really cute. And like Hello Kitty like right in the center. I really wanted that. So I was like, oh my god, I want that. And then yeah, so Christmas comes around and I remember I wrote a letter to Santa. I was like, dear Santa, like I want like this Hello Kitty poncho really bad or something. I don't know. And I wrote him some letter. And then on Christmas morning, I saw the gift under the tree. So I opened it. It was a Hello Kitty poncho. I was like, oh my god, like this is... And then yeah, I was just like, oh, but I wonder like where my letter went. I was like, oh, maybe he like really took it. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then I think the next day or so, I was looking through my mom's drawers. Why? For some reason, I was like looking for some. I like loved, you know how like we like daughters like love going through their mom's stuff.
Yeah.
So I think I was just like going through it, and then I found my letter.
Oh no!
Darn. And I was like, yo, like why is this here? But yeah, I was like,
do you still have the poncho?
I don't think so. It got really dirty because I wore it everywhere.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
So I think my mom threw it away.
Do you have any pictures of it? I'm so curious as to what it looked like.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look.
Please
But,
look.
Yeah,
please.
I don't know. I'll look.
Okay.
Oh, well, this is, I don't know. Okay, but not my family, but was my family? Okay, there's like this, I think there's like multiple cities that do this, but they just have like candy cane lane. It's like where like a row of houses, like they all just like decorate their places and stuff. But yeah, that used to be like a really big thing in Torrance too. And so yeah, you would go with like your family or like your significant other. So that's like something I used to go to in like high school. Yeah.
I don't think, maybe I just am not aware, but I don't think that existed around this area.
I feel like K-Town it might be a bit
Yeah.
harder.
Sad.
For us, the closest one was Naples Canal in Long Beach. It was very big, and I only went once in high school with my previous significant other at that time. But it was nice.
That's cute.
I understand the appeal of it. I do want to go again because I feel like it's such a vibe to just like walk around and everyone's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would want to go with my future significant other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's worth the drive wherever like the closest one is to you. I think it's worth the drive. Yeah.
So do you like drive or do you park and then walk?
Yeah, so because it's a whole area, I think we just found like a random street parking place because it's by the beach. Yeah, just like downtown Long Beach. Kind of like downtown Manhattan Beach.
Okay.
It's like kind of that vibes, except they're more like
For sure.
houses
I see.
beyond. So we would just park somewhere and then we just walked around and like everyone does that. So very walkable.
I feel like it was like mixed for Torrance. Like people drove through and people also like walked. Yeah. And I remember this one house specifically had this like white like I'm like blinking. But it was like this like white thingy. And they
arch?
Yeah. Like
Okay,
an
okay.
arch, sure. And they had like mistletoe hanging from it.
Oh.
So every time you walk under, you'd be like,
so
oh,
funny.
like, oh my god. Yeah.
Very sneaky.
Yeah. It's a very cute idea.
It is
I
cute.
guess. Yeah.
Are there any holiday traditions you guys want to have when you guys grow up and have like your own family or just in the future?
I feel like I want to do a lot of different things, but it's just not possible given the time. Like, how can you go on a trip plus have like a huge like friends like
Yeah.
thing, dinner thing,
True.
plus like other things? Like, I just need to pick one. But yeah, maybe like a trip with family friends.
And do the stuff.
Yeah. So you're killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I think just gathering and like eating and like just like talking, maybe some games, maybe a trip. Yeah, I think just like being able to gather with like family and friends is something I want to do in the future as well. Yeah. I feel like the holidays, it's like just like more joyful with people that you love. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I think, I want to do all of those things. And then I also want to, I wasn't very much like a decorative person because I'm very like practical. And my mom, I suggested it to her yesterday. We were just driving around and shopping. And I was like, oh, should we buy more decoration stuff for Christmas? She's like, it's all trash at the end of the day. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, thanks so much. But we have like a couple things here and there. Like we have a tree. We have like this random snowman doll my mom bought on clearance one year. And but I want to kind of have more decorations. And I realized I kind of want to have, if/when I get my own house, I want to do outdoor decorations too. Because I was always like, the electricity bill must be so high for these people. But I don't know. I realized like I get so happy when I see, even if it's like one string of light outside, it's like, oh my gosh, like they're so festive. And I feel like it's just nice to have a little piece of decoration outside. So I want to do that too. And
Yeah.
For sure.
So I
Yeah.
think those are the main things.
Let us know what you guys are doing during the holidays.
Yeah, or if you guys have any holiday traditions unique to you and your family /friends.
Yeah. But in the meantime,
Thanks for listening.
thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.